people. Say hi, Jerusha. Yes, I am here. I did not forget about every Tuesday at 1:30 on my business page on Facebook. It goes down a quick lunch and learn every Tuesday, 1:30. I show up just for you. So you need to make sure that you are here, set an alarm like I am present. Make sure you do see first. So when I go live, you get a notification. Go ahead and follow on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and all the things. Say, hey, Jerusha. Yes, I want to see your beautiful faces every Tuesday at 1:30 goes down. So I share actionable business tips. I share how it's possible to build your businesses. Yes, and all the things that I've learned and all the things to do and all the things not to do. Okay, so if you are interested in something like that, you're like, that's what I need. You're going to save my life. Okay, so yes, make sure you share. This is important. Everybody says sharing is caring, sharing, but really, you're sharing knowledge with other people. You're crowning other people by sharing. And so we crown over here. That's why I got on the pretty people tea. I had to get another tea for you guys. So all the pretty people get your pretty people tea. So we crown people over here. Oh, hi, gorgeous. Yes, is that Cindy? Hey, Cindy. She said, hi, Jerusha. So if you are on TikTok, make sure that you speak to me because I am in a 90-day sprint. Are y'all listening to me? 90 days of IPAs. Can you believe it? 90 days of income producing activities. 90 days of hardcore consistency. 90 days of showing up when you don't feel like it. 90 days of doing the doggone thing, sick, tired, whatever it is, consistently pouring into your business, meeting new people, yes, following up with people, showing up live, 90 days live on TikTok, all the things. So if you're with me on this 90-day sprint, put 90 in the chat like I'm with you, Jerusha. I'm with you. 90 days strong. I know. You say keep it up. 90 days. And the hardest part, yes, is showing up live for 90 days on TikTok. Yes, yeah, 90 days. It's different if I have to do an IPA, like, meeting new people every day. That's a part of my IPA, right? Starting new conversations, write that down. You should become a professional conversation starter. So starting new conversations every day is totally fine because I do that anyway, right? So 90 days of doing that, but that's behind the scenes, right? That's something I can just do, start conversations, meet new friends, accept new friend requests, follow people, all of those things. But showing up live has been the most challenging thing. Yes, the most I know consistency is keeping us. I mean, 90 days showing up live, pouring into everybody, it helps me that you actually show up too. Because if you're depending on me, then I got to do it. So if somebody's depending on you, you just got to show up. But if none of you showed up, then I can be like, oh, that's okay. Nobody's going to be there on the live. No one's looking for it, But now that you're committed, you got to show up. Hey, Patricia Williams is in the building. And so since I committed live to you guys, I'm like, it's out there in the universe, Jerusha. You got to do it. So I strongly believe that if you believe in whatever you're doing, your service, your opportunity, sharing your product, whatever it is, listen, you just can't quit. You cannot stop. Even if you haven't seen results yet, it's not about what you can see with your eyesight, but it's what you can see with your mind sight. And I talked about this on yesterday. It's all about what you can envision, where you're going, and you continue to do the activity. So I want you to marry the process, divorce the response. Stop looking for everybody to respond to your posts. Stop looking for everybody to respond to your messages. You don't worry about that. You let God handle that part. Your part is the process. So if somebody didn't show up on the live, on TikTok for 90 days, I would still show up because I said I was going to. For me, it's for my growth. It's for me to be consistently doing it. It's for me to level up. And so you never know who's going to show up on your lives or see your posts. So a lot of it is self-development. And so you got to make sure in this 90-day process, you're really growing yourself. Your business is going to grow, but you're growing you first. And if you heard me before, hey, Cheryl is in the building. And if you've heard me before, I've always said, Your level of income will rarely exceed your level of personal development. You better write that down. Say, Jerusha said it. Your level of income will rarely exceed your level of personal development. So me showing up for 90 days is a part of my personal development. It's like, okay, this is a muscle that I am developing to show up live every day for 90 days. I was in the car, I showed up live. I was at a doctor's appointment. I showed up live. I was like, okay, I still got to do it. So if you're in this 90 days, just know that I'm praying with you. I believe in you. You can't stop now. We're already, I don't even know. I can't do math. We're so many days in. We started January the 3rd. So somebody do the math for me. So how many days have we been running? I know we don't end till April. That's what I do know. So yeah, so today I'm really just going to share with you really quickly, because I'm meeting so many people in this 90 days, is you being confident enough to overcome objections. Write that down. You be confident enough to overcome those objections, and then you move to the next one, and you move to the next one. So if you're joining me for the very first time, put newbie in the chat below. Say, I'm a newbie. You're just now hearing the sound of my voice. You are newbie to me. Hey, newbie. Okay. And of course, if you and I are besties, that means you tag and share. So the people that tag somebody, I love you. You share, I love you. Because see, I share this because I want to shorten somebody else's learning curve. I want to crown other women, crown other people. That's what the pretty people are. You a part of the pretty people. Yes. You see my pretty person T. Look at the pretty people. Oh, Facebook can't see it. I'm short. Okay, Facebook. Okay, you see the pretty people T. Yes. So we crown people over here. That's what we do. Oh, I got a newbie over there. Yes. Is it Keyshawn? Yes, I got a newbie. So you never know. And so we want to celebrate you. We want to collaborate with you. We want to create great relationships and create some money. How about that? And so, yes, if you are a pretty person, hashtag pretty people. So I'm Jerusha Wiggins, motivational speaker, radio personality, and business coach in the direct sales business. And I help women start a business in my personal organization. That's where I'm going hard, developing 100 online leaders to do what I do. Yes, the link is in the bio. It says online business with my organization. And then, of course, I help all of you. It doesn't matter to me what your business is. I'm not that person that's one, company specific. Everybody can win. I don't believe in that. Everybody can win. So if you sell lotions, potions, pots, pans, lashes, hair, nails, that jewelry, services, it doesn't matter. I'm going to share what I know for sure to help you go to your next level so we win. Does that sound fair? Is that good? Say yes or yes. So yes, Jerusha. Okay, perfect. So my thing that I've seen in this 90 days, because my team is running with me in this 90 days, is overcoming the objection of I don't have time. And so everybody that you're talking to about your opportunity, and they said they want extra money. They said they want a side hustle. They said they want to build a business. They said that, and then you offer an opportunity, and then they say they don't have time. Has this happened to anybody? Yes or yes. Put in a comment. Yeah, raise your hand if you're sure. Raise your hand if this has happened to you. And you're like, well, I thought you said you wanted to make more money. Well, I thought you said you needed to, get out of debt. Well, I thought you said you wanted to retire your parents. I thought you said you wanted to whatever. Now I offer an opportunity and you're saying you don't have time. So essentially you don't have time to learn a skill, to make more money. Like, what is the deal? So what I've been telling my team is learn how to overcome objections. I teach this in my course called the 3-Day Ride. So if you love anything that I'm teaching, the 3-Day Ride is probably for you. And it's for those people that don't have a business, but they say they have a business, but they quite is not there yet. And it's also for those people that have a business and they're not growing the way that they want to online. And then for those people that are seasoned in business, but they were seasoned offline, now they got to learn how to do online. Okay, the 3-Day Ride is probably for you. So the course registration is open now. Listen, the registration is open now. Do not wait, because I know people wait to the last minute. Like, should I take it? Do I trust this girl? Is she going to really teach me what I want to know? I don't know if I should spend the money. Okay, you the main one should do it probably. It's you. And so the link is in the bio. It says 3-Day Ride. And so I want you to learn how to overcome this objection. This is going to save you a lot of time bothering with people. You don't want to spend a lot of time on people who can't make a decision. That's why you're talking to so many people that you're not waiting on one. The problem is you're waiting on this one. She said she was going to do it. You're waiting on 2. She said, no, you have so many people. You don't have time to wait for her. It's on to the next one, on to the next one. Not that you don't care, not that you don't want her to do it, but you can't wait for her because she might not be ready. You're looking for, write this down, you're looking for the ready right now. You are asking God and you're putting out into the universe, I want the people that's ready right now. They're ready to change, meaning they're ready to take action. In their mind, they might be ready to change, right? Their finances say they should change, but are they willing to make that movement? So you're looking for those people that are ready right now. Write that down. So there are several ways to overcome the I don't have time. She said my favorite excuse. You really have to posture up. Let me say that. There are several different personality types. So you, on this one, you got to posture up because it probably isn't that she doesn't have time. It's not important to her yet to make time. We all have the same 24 hours. So if you're looking for an opportunity and I present an opportunity, it's okay if you're not interested and you're still looking for an opportunity. It doesn't make sense to say I don't have time, in my opinion. So if someone says that, here's something that you can say. I know you're not going to catch all these words, but I give the top 10 in the 3-day ride. Like I give you the PDF. I even give, visuals and how to say it when you are speaking to the person in the course. You could take it with you, download it, all the things. But I'm going to give it to you today on this particular one because I think that's what's stopping you from building your organization faster is this overcoming this particular objection. I don't have time. You want to immediately posture up. If you're talking on the phone, obviously I'm hoping that you're talking on the phone or a voice message, text or whatever. You want to acknowledge, I know you don't have any time. Say it. Because she expects you to say, oh, well, that's okay. Well, let me know when you have more time. That's okay. That's okay. No, you're going to say, oh, I know you don't have any time. Most of us don't have any time. So you're going to go ahead and nip that in the bud. You can change your voice and everything. See how I flipped it? Oh, yes, I know you don't have any time. Most of us don't have any time. But let me ask you this. If making more money is really something you want to do, what are you going to do to make more money? Question mark. Wait for it. Wait for it. Get some water, look at your text. Wait for it, because you're talking to her on the phone, right? Wait for it. Okay? Wait for it. She's going to talk first. The person who speaks first loses. Because you asked a question, let her answer. The problem is most people talk too much. You still talking. You ask a question and you be quiet. You zip your lips, go outside, come back, whatever, go to the restroom, whatever you need to do, but you do not say one word. She will speak. Okay? I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. You're going to immediately posture up. And what that means is you're the CEO of your own business. It's a privilege for people to work with you. It's a privilege for you to take the time to explain your business, your opportunity, your service. It's a privilege because you thought enough of this person to say, hey, this could help you. This could change your circumstances. Here is what I'm doing. Here is what has happened in my business. Even if you're not super successful, I'm a part of the top 1% of my business. Even if you're not there yet, you know people who have made it in your organization. You can say, hey, these are the people that I train with. These are the people that are helping me get out of debt. This is what's happening in my business. You can point to the tools, right? So you need to own it. When you talk to her, you want to make sure you say, you know what? I know you don't have any time. Most of us don't have any time. But let me just ask you this. If making more money is really something you want to do, what are you going to do to make more money? Question mark. And leave it on the shelf. It's there. Just leave it right there on the shelf. Now, she's going to say, I don't know. I'll make more money. Okay. So the person came to you or however they got to you, right, to listen to an opportunity. So she'll start talking and saying, well, I don't know. I work. I have 5 kids. I have a house. I have a husband. She's going to tell you all these things. Now, we all have things, right? Everybody might be a little different. Okay, if you don't have children, you got a little furry dog, right? So we all have things. Things are always happening. Those things aren't changing. Like your children aren't going anywhere. School activities aren't going anywhere. Like none of this is going anywhere, right? So that's one way to handle it. Y'all like that? Write it down. Pretty person. Another way, if you're like, ooh, that's like a D personality. That's like the red personality, whichever ones you look at, like, ooh, I don't know if I can say that. Yes, you can. When you get tired of being sick and tired of your business not growing, you say it. When you know what you have is unbelievable and phenomenal and the system works and you want other people to get it and you don't want to waste your time, you'll say it. So if you're not there yet, I'm going to give you another one, okay? So everyone, if you've been in sales at any point, I never thought I'd be in sales because I was always in radio and television. That's my background. I had to learn the feel, felt, found. You've heard people say it. This is not new, but if you're new to it, write it down, okay? Because this may be important for you. I know how you feel. I felt the same way too. But what I found was that still works. That is an old school way of doing it, okay? What I just said the first time is new school, okay? So this is an old school way of doing it, and it still works. And so if you want to go that route, perfect. I understand how you feel. You tell her you felt the same way because most of you started and you were busy, were you not? When you started your side hustle, did you already have a job? Most people, yes. Did you already have a husband or a significant other? Yeah. Okay. Did you already have households, chores, and bits? Okay. So most people had all these things and they still started, right? So a lot of it is you managing yourself. A part of it is people waste time. So I understand how you feel. And you tell her, I was extremely busy because you were. I was extremely busy when I started my business or my side hustle. I didn't have time because sometimes people have to know you can relate to their circumstances. This is when you are sympathizing with the person, like, I understand. Okay, I understand how you feel. I was extremely busy when I started my side hustle. I didn't have time. But what I found was my need for extra money, baby, was more important than some of the other things I was doing with my life, and I found the time. So you're just telling her, I understand how you feel. I was extremely busy too. I didn't have time like most of us. We don't have time. But what I found was my need for extra money. See, the drive is you said you need extra money. If you need extra money, you're going to change something. You're going to stop doing something. You're going to stop scrolling on social media when it's not beneficial. Now, this class is beneficial. When it's not beneficial, you can get off TikTok. You're going to get off Instagram reels and you're going to go to work. You're going to stop watching television. You're going to stop hanging out with your girlfriends every Friday night. You're going to go to work. You found the time because you need extra money. All of a sudden, you'll find the time if you really need extra money. And you just tell her, but what I found was my need for extra money was more important than some of the other things I was doing with my life. And I just found the time. Okay. And you want to make sure you ask, what are you going to do differently? Question mark. I always end with a question. That's a little pro tip right there. I gave it to you for free. Okay. I always end with a question. What are you going to do differently? Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. She's going to talk or he's going to talk. Then they're going to say, well, I don't know what I'm going to do differently. I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to do something. I got children. I got bills to pay. I know my kids want to go on vacation. I mean, they got summer camp and they have football. And so what are you going to do differently? Question mark. And guess what? She's going to start thinking, or he's going to start thinking. Now, am I a part of the people that's at the complaint counter who's complaining about I don't have money, but I'm refusing to do something to have more money? Am I one of the people that stay at the complaint counter? Oh, I don't see an opportunity. Oh, I don't know how to do it. Oh, I want this amount of money, but I'm not willing to change. So allow that person to process what you just said. So what are you going to do differently? They're like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Most people are like, well, that's a good question. I don't know what I'm going to do. All right. Well, it sounds like to me, we should get started so we can change it. So it sounds like to me, we should get started because you don't have a plan. What's your plan? Oh, you don't have a plan. I showed you a plan and you saying you don't have time to change. Now, does that even make sense? Yes or yes? All right. So another way, did you like that? Did you get it? You want me to say it all together without my explanations so you can write it down? Okay. Well, you can get this in the 3-day ride. Like, I'm going to give you the PDF of all 10 of the top 10 things people say to overcome all those 10 objections. It's only 10. You know, people say the same thing. They're not creative. They're not saying anything differently. Okay. So I understand how you feel. I was extremely busy when I started my side hustle and I didn't have time. You have to acknowledge that. She said, oh, I'll have time. And I didn't have time. But what I found was my need for extra money was more important than some of the things I was doing with my time or my life. And I found the time. You found the time. Somehow we'll find it, because I bet every single one of you put in the chat. If Oprah called you right now and she said, I got a little side hustle for you, you're going to do bop, 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 bop. How many of y'all all of a sudden, you got the time, you got extra time, you done figured it out, you can't do nothing else, so you do have time. You need to make yourself a priority. Make your business a priority. Make your side hustle a priority. Make your nonprofit a priority. Make your book a priority, whatever it is. Because if Oprah called me, as busy as I am, I have a new podcast. Please subscribe to my podcast. I'm running a course, the 3-day ride, that starts March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. I am speaking at a couple of events. I'm developing 100 online leaders in my personal organization. So I'm training people every single day. Okay. So, but if Oprah called me right now today, so I need you to fly out. Somehow I done found the time. So please understand, people do exactly what they want to do. She said, people do, I'm going to say it again. People do exactly what they want to do. So they will find the time if they're serious. If they're not, they'll find excuses. I'm going to say it again. They'll find the time if they're serious. If they're not, they'll find excuses. Okay. So if this was helpful to you, say Jerusha, and they're like 2 more for the I'm too busy, I don't have time, right? And so I give not just one way to overcome that objection, because I know we have different personality types, and some people don't feel comfortable saying it. Some people feel comfortable saying this one. So in my 3-day ride in the course, I give you different ways, different spins on how you can handle it based on your personality. She said, indeed. So I want you to have that. So if you don't know what the 3-day ride is, yes, she said, yes. If you've taken the 3-day rides, make sure you put hashtag 3-day ride. Yes, yes. So I help those people who are in between. They're like, I have a business, but I'm not making money, or I don't know how to do it online. I need this. So I help you become like a master recruiter for your industry, because that is my niche, is attracting people and starting conversations. I love, love, love meeting new people. I also, like I said, I share how you can overcome objections like I just gave you. But more importantly, what I find for most of you, you're looking for leads, right? I help you find unlimited leads. I have so many leads, right? At this point, I need help going through the leads. I have so many leads because I show up all the time on different platforms, sharing value, giving good content. Okay. So I teach you how to find your ideal prospect for your service, your product, your opportunity. I teach you, where are the people? Where are the people? Once I show you where all the people are, you're like, Lord, look at all these people. The leads are right in front of most of us. We just don't know how to start conversations. So not only do I show you where your leads are, your prospects, because everybody's not your people. What I've learned is not your people. You want to attract your ideal avatar. Who are you looking for? That's who you want in your organization. Not only do I do that, I also give my scripts. Now I've completed the scripts from beginning to end. Before, I gave an example of how you start, but a lot of people, when I said, okay, you finish it, they was like, well, I don't know how to finish it. And so we just assume you know how to start conversations, or you know how to start from the middle. We're like, no, I don't. So I completed, every step, script 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'll have a flow, because this is supposed to not only start the conversation, but create relationships and convert the people. If you're not converting, you're just starting conversations, and that doesn't work, right? You're not making money. The point is also for you to make money. And so now the conversion part of it, what to say to convert those people in purchasing your products, or signing up in your organization. And of course, if they have an objection, now you know how to overcome the objection. See, it all makes sense, right? I also share, obviously, it's very important. For me, what I found is most people are posting and praying. So we talk about what you should be posting. Like, I have a 7-day content calendar chart. I give you my 7-day content calendar chart. So you have a guide of what am I supposed to be posting to attract my people. And so I make it really easy and simple. And I've changed it so much. So I broke it down in increments. Before it was a whole hour of just massive information. Those of you that took it was overwhelmed, like, oh my gosh, I got work to do. And every day for 3 days live, you had all this information and all this homework. And so you're like, okay. And I still allowed them to stay in the private community and revisit the information for days and days. I mean, I overextended it because I know people were saying, oh, it's so much, it's so much. So now what I've done, I've broken it down into pieces. Yes, it's something that you can get right now. So go to my circle on my face, click the circle on my face on TikTok. It's going to take you to my profile. And I have one link tree. It says link tree and it's my name. So a link tree and it's my name. Click the link tree and you'll see it says 3-day ride. Okay. So any of my platforms, if you go to Instagram, it says link tree in my name. If you go to Facebook, go to my profile. It says link tree in my name. Everything that I offer is going to be there. Even the pretty person tees is going to be there. So if you know you need this course, I'm very hands-on. I even answer people out after they finish the course because I feel connected, because I know you, because I only take a small group of people. And then once I get to know you, I know your business. I know who you're trying to attract because we've had those conversations. Even after the 3-day ride, they feel so close to me and our relationship that we built in the course. They still text, right? Can I ask you one more question? Okay. And so I'm pretty good. I can't answer everybody, but I'm pretty good with answering pretty quickly. And so, yes, it's because I want people to get it. I know the struggle. Listen. And if you want to know why I do it, yes, there's a cost. I mean, come on now. I know what it feels like to not have somebody that's teaching you what you want to know, not what they know, not how they did it, how they became successful doing it a different way. If you're saying, I want to learn how to monetize social media, I want to build my business 100% on social media because I'm on this platform for free, I need to get paid to be over here. I already know how to do it that way. Okay. And that's not getting me to the next level. I need to know how to do it this way so I can get to my next level, right? I know what that feels like. And it brings me to tears that I didn't have that person. So I said, as soon as I learn how to attract people to me, as soon as I have unlimited leads, as soon as I know how to do it, enrolling, new people every single week in my personal organization, I'm going to show other people how to do it. And so that's how the 3-day ride came about. Seriously. Okay. You want to be a part of it? Do me a favor, beautiful lady. Okay. I can't read your name because I don't have all my contacts. And so make sure, don't forget, make sure that you go circle on my face, just click it and it'll say Linktree, and then you'll be able to register for the 3-day ride. And so I have to only take a small amount. I can't take thousands, right? Because then I wouldn't get to know you. That's the point of me knowing you. So I can give you examples for your business. So I know who I'm talking to. So I like for this to be a little bit more intimate than other courses, because I've been in courses, I take masterminds, and it's like, 5,000 people in there. So they're not going to really answer my question. And so I do a live Q&A so I can answer you, and I give you an opportunity to stay and have the replay a couple of days after the live. And then, of course, the course is over. So it's certainly going to be worth it. It's actually priced, I'm going to be serious, it's actually priced about $1,200, $1,300, but I don't even charge that amount. I want it to be reasonable for those people that are starting off, but they're hungry. Only the person that signs up, they're hungry. And I know if you sign up, you're hungry. Everybody else, you're not hungry yet. And that's all right, because when you're hungry, you'll change. When you're hungry, you'll invest. When you're hungry and you're ready to grow, you'll do it. People do exactly what they want to do. That's what we talked about. They'll figure it out. You will figure it out. Everything is figure outable. Yes or yes. She said, I will. Everything. So go ahead and grab your virtual seat. It's going to be a lot of fun because I've really streamlined this where I do segments. So it's not like, it's still an hour. It's actually more. Ask the people that took the 3-day ride with me. I'm an hour and a half, come back, bonus trainings, all the things. I over deliver, but I put it in bite sizes where I am explaining TikTok, right? So I'll do TikTok only, which is still Facebook Reels. All of that is the same short form video. And then I'm doing another segment on ideal prospects. Then you got that segment. Then I'll do another segment on scripts and, converting people. So that way you can go back and you can review what you need and you don't have to review the entire hour. Is that better? I know. So I updated a lot of that information. And obviously technology is always changing. So obviously there's some different tricks and trades now. There's some different things in terms of short form video. And so I'm going to be able to show my phone and do a TikTok with you and give you homework. So everybody has homework. Yes, I know. I give homework all the time. So if you're the type of person you like, I don't like no homework now, it's not probably for you. So yeah, I do give homework. So you deserve that. So since today, and I got to go, since today is 2/22/22, guess what? You have to go start new conversations and pop the question with 22 people today. That's your homework. Today, you're going to pop the question. You're going to start new conversations with 22 new people, okay? 22 new people. So if you're on board with that, put 22 in the chat. That's my challenge for you today. Put 22. Yes, come on. Who riding? Who's serious? You serious? Yes, you serious. Okay, who's riding with me? Yes, you're riding with me on the 3-day ride, but you're riding with me right now. 22 new, yes, you have time. 22 new conversations today. Today is 2/22/22. So you can remember that was the day I did 22 new conversations, 22 people. And you don't know what the results are going to be, but get excited about the process. Like, oh man, Jerusha, I'm doing it. Look at 22. I'm doing 22. Yes. That's how you get excited. Action. Do it. Even if you're scared and you're like, this girl crazy. I've never done 3. I've never done 5. That's okay. Say you're going to do 22 today and start doing it. And don't go to sleep until you get that 22 done. And I'd love to hear about it. You can text me, Jerusha. Oh my God. I was scared, but I did my 22 because I'm going to do 22 with you. Oh, look. Cheryl, 22 new. That's right. Katrina, 22. TM, 22. All of you. 22. You know what? You got to make sure that you do it today. Commit. We're going to touch and agree through the screen. I'm touching Instagram. I'm touching Facebook and TikTok. Together we win, right? Me and you, we never part. That's right. You're my sisters. You're my pretty sisters. I love color purple, right? So we're sisters. We got this. I'll be happy to cheer you on. Just let me know what I need to do to help you get to that 22. And yes, we're touching and agreeing. Let's do it together. All right. So I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. You've been great. I'm Jerusha Wiggins, and I'll see you on the page. Have a great day. 22.